think this might be my current favorite Star Wars movie. Welcome back to my Star Wars review series leading up to the Mandy and Grogu movie, and we are at the conclusion to the original trilogy. There are many things that make this movie great, but I am going to focus on Luke today. And it's in this film where I just felt like you see the most growth. He's just this guy who's at peace with who he is, where he's at, and what he needs to do. He introduces something that we're sadly lacking in cinema today, and that is a character that can both be badass, yet wise. And as far as the badass side of things, I consider Luke Skywalker to be the perfect blueprint of making an action hero. He is certainly very powerful in this film. He is advanced in his training and his understanding and abilities with the Force, but yet he can still very much get hurt in this movie. And in my opinion, that's how you make a really good action hero. Someone who has all these abilities, has this power, is on top of things, and yet is still weak enough to be human and compelling. And as far as the wise side of things, it's very refreshing in our cynical cinematic landscape to see a character who genuinely believes in the good. And it's what makes that third act between him, the Emperor, and Darth Vader so compelling and contained. This very riveting sequence that is a true battle of wills. And in my opinion, the lightsaber battle between Luke and Vader in here is even better than the one they have in Empire Strikes Back. There's a moment where he has Vader dead to rights with his arm cut off again and could easily just end this dude. And he still chooses to believe in the good. And just all of that makes for this very hopeful, wholesome, and inspiring character. But the cherry on top of all of this, on top of this whole film actually, is the redemption of Darth Vader, one of the best redemption stories in cinematic history. That Luke came to save him, but he saves his son at the last minute. Culminates in Vader taking off his mask to look at his son one last time before he dies. And just everything in this movie leading up to this moment is the most emotion I have felt in this entire franchise. And that last scene between Luke and Vader actually made me cry. Trust me, the rest of the film is really, really good. But it is the character of Luke Skywalker and the journey that he goes on in this whole trilogy that brings this film to the top tier of Star Wars for me. I'm going to give Return of the Jedi an A+.